Editing your own spoken notes takes up too much time, so let us automate it locally using the S1-mini tool, which just has 0.6 billion parameters and a download size of less than 500 MB. And today I'm going to be building my own YouTube pipeline, which takes my raw transcript text, cleans it using the S1-mini tool, and finally build me the title, description, and social media post for my given YouTube video. Welcome back to Build with AI series, where I cover local AI free tools and models and build practical AI projects with them. And today's focus is gonna be on the S1-mini tool, which is recently released by Superwhisper team, which takes your raw voice notes and fix them instantly in your own local CPU. And everything will run entirely on your own local computer system, so your private audio transcripts never get leaked to the cloud servers. And you do not even need a high-end graphic card to run this, as the download size is just 400 MB, and you can even run the 4-bit quantization on your CPU and RAM combination. And in extensive testing across thousands of spoken phrases, it scores exceptionally well with 95% accuracy in fixing words. And the processing speed is also 46 times faster than the older methods, as a minute of talking will just take seconds to pre-process completely. And it is built on a very small but reliable foundational model of Qwen 3, with the model size kept as 0.6 billion parameters after all the fine-tuning done on Qwen 3. So this keeps the overall hardware requirement as minimal as possible, as less than 1 billion parameter models can easily run on even CPU or RAM setups. Now before going inside the architecture, let us download this in our own system. So if you go to the official Superwhisper page of Hugging Face, you can either download the base model of S1-mini by copying this and using the transformers library, or you can just download a single compressed GGF file. Just go to S1-mini GGF, the link for which I'll be also putting in the readme link in description and pin comments. And you can either go for the full 16-bit quantization, which has 1.5 GB of download size and will require at least 4 GB of graphic card in your system, or you can go for the 4-bit quantization, which is less than 500 MB. So let's download this GGF file by clicking on this download button. Now while the model is downloading, let us look at how this was actually built. So the process will start when you generate an unformatted lowercase text of your transcript, which usually contains mistakes like some words you repeat by accident. Next, you just add a short command at the very beginning of your prompt, which will tell the system exactly how to format your input. And then the software will run the text across the whole processing engine, which handles this without trying to think like a normal chatbot. And finally, when it returns the text with proper capitalization, formatting different numbers, and also normalizing the full text, I'm going to be passing that on to the local AI model, which can give me the complete SEO package for my video, like the title, meta tags, and the social media post. The S1-mini is strictly designed to clean up all of your speech patterns without changing your personal speaking style or your tone. And if you want quick generations without letting it to chat, you can turn off the reasoning parameter, which ensures that it will only correct the text without arguing anything back. And under the engine, they use a strict 28-layer transformer structure, with group query attention also added, so it will only focus on the particular layers which are relevant for a given query. And using this fixed structure, it allows it to operate the full 16-bit quantization with just 0.6 billion parameters. Now the model is downloaded, and I have kept it in this model subfolder, and also a custom model file which will help me to register that GGF file into the Ulama directory. So the base model I'm taking as the 4-bit quantization GGF file that I have kept here, and I have added the chat template that you are a text normalizer for speech-to-text transcripts. The input that I will be giving will specify the styling structure and the context setting, and then it has to clean the transcript to match all those settings and only output the clean text. So these kind of instructions you can enclose in IAM start blocks, which will just tell the model that these are the instruction messages. And then you will give your user query in which you will give your transcript text, and then the assistant should give the message in this assistant tag. And any kind of thinking should be strictly enclosed in these thinking blocks. Finally, I'm setting the temperature as 0 because I want direct deterministic responses for my particular transcript. But if you have some tasks where you want the AI to think creatively, you can increase this temperature and keep it close to 1. So in main py file, I'm going to be describing the full application code. Here I'm defining the system prompt which I'll be giving to the Ulama model while calling our application. And for cleaning the transcript, we are going to be using the S1-mini model. And once I get the response from the S1-mini, I'm going to be building my own full SEO content, where the second SEO model will kick in, and it should give me the SEO title, a catchy keyword-rich headline with max 8 to 10 words, then a description for my YouTube video with some 150 to 160 characters, the key takeaways of video in strict 3 bullet points, then the keywords and tags list to hit all the SEO searches, and finally a social media post draft that I can directly post on my social media sites. And this request will be sent to the SEO model that user are specifying in their UI. And finally, once we get all the responses, I'm going to be saving the raw text, the clean text that is given from stage 1, and and also the all SEO contents that is given from stage 2 model. The full report will be saved in the output subfolder in the outputs.markdown file. So I've defined the full backend logic for my application, and now I'll just define the front end, like how the UI will be structured. So it will have different titles, subtitles, and the settings for the S1-mini tool. And finally, there will be 2 panels in UI. First for cleaning the transcript with S1-mini model, and second for building the SEO content with local AI. And we are also going to show both the outputs in the Streamlit UI once both the processes complete. Now to launch the full application, first you need to register the S1-mini model. To ensure that the GTO file is kept in this model subfolder, and call this Ollama create query, which will register a new model in Ollama directory using this S1-mini model file. So just copy this, go to terminal, and paste it here. Once the registration completes, you can launch the full pipeline by just installing all the dependencies first, and then launching the application using Streamlit library. So just copy both of these commands and paste it in the terminal. So now the dashboard is launched in my own local browser. Here I can put any of my transcript text, and I can change the style, structure, and the context also basis my requirements. So just keep them default for now and paste the text from my earlier video, which I had covered for the Prime Agent tool. So this is just a raw transcript text of that entire video, and I'm going to be cleaning it with the S1-mini tool. So we can see it has done some cleaning, like the RLM was not in brackets in my earlier transcript, and also the percentages for both the tool and the baseline are now properly formatted. Also, it has divided some different paragraphs, like here it is saying today I'm going to cover in a second paragraph, but in my raw transcript this was in a single line without any punctuations after today. So you see it has done the full cleaning and also formatted my entire transcript, and I can see it has also given some bullet points with some headings, subheadings also added for different features. Now basis this, we can build the second stage output. Now while the model is generating the outputs, let us look at the different access controls that you have to steer the capabilities of this tool. First up is the styling register, where you can choose how you want the exact tone of your final text. So you can make it sound highly relaxed or even formal or professional. Then you can also control how words will be visually laid out. So let's say if you want prose-based paragraphs or organized list formats, you can select any of these 2 options. And the third control option tells it exactly the specific document type, where if you have a standard document, you can select general, or let's say if you have some email, you can select the email option. So for example, let's say if you have a text, so I need to send the report by Friday. No wait, make that Thursday. And then in control option, let's say I selected the tone as semi-formal, the final structure as pose, and the context as general. The S1-mini will give the output that I need to send the report by Thursday. So this is much more clean from the raw text that we generally speak into the microphone. And if you look at the official benchmark numbers of this compared to the other closed source giants, it has the speech recognition and optimization accuracy of almost 95%, which is performing at par with even Claude and GPT models, while easily beating the open source Qwen 3 base model. And while these S1-mini and Qwen models run 100% private on your offline system, the drawback of Claude and GPT is that you have to transfer all of your data to the cloud servers. So first is the privacy risk, and second are the API bills, which you don't have to worry with these local systems. And you also have the different quantizations available, like the 4-bit and the 16-bit that I have already shown, where the 4-bit will easily run on even a less than 1 GB RAM system, but for 16-bit you will need at least 2 to 4 GB of RAM. So now I can check the UI, and yes, the outputs are ready. The title, description, takeaways, keyword list, and the social media post are entirely given. And I can see the outputs of folder also. I can see that the markdown file is ready here. So first this has given me the raw input that I had given, and the control steering line that I wanted a semi-formal tone, row-space output, and a general context. And then it's a stage 1 transcript, which is entirely optimized and formatted in different paragraphs and bullet points. And finally, the generated SEO content with the title, meta description, key takeaways from the tutorial, then SEO optimized keywords and tags, and a social media post draft that we can directly use on Twitter or Instagram. So the stage 1 was completely done by the S1-mini tool, and stage 2 was done from Llama 3.23b model, which I already have locally registered in my Ollama directory. So you see the entire pipeline is successfully run using some local models of 0.8 and 3 billion parameters. Similarly, you can use this tool in your particular use cases, but just take care of some operational trade-offs, like the current system only understands and corrects the English speech inputs, and is specifically designed for a single task of text cleaning. It will not be able to handle general reasoning, coding, or even open question answering tasks. And finally, you must use the strict prompt template just to get the proper outputs from the model. As I had already shown in my model file also, I had defined all the strict templates and the tags, and any kind of deviation if you make, it will cause the model to generate some empty responses. So that was it for the S1-mini tool, which is a highly efficient way for developers to automate your text cleanup without paying any cloud API fees. As usual, all the code files and the README file with step-by-step instruction on how you can set up this model will be available in GitHub link in description and pinned comments, so you can follow along all these steps and get started with the project right now. Let me know in comments if you want me to cover more such local AI tools and models, and follow the channel for more AI builds, updates and workflows.